The O-A-O, the O-A-O, home varay, the O-A-Ra, Jarum Brun G, the O-A-O, home varay, the O-A-Ra, Jarum Brun G, the O-A-O, home varay, the O-A-Ra, Jarum Brun G, the O-A-Ra, Jarum Brun G.
This is a view of Fountain Peak taken from Fauché Pass. The date was late October 1993. Fountain Peak is in the Providence Mountain Range, which is in the East Mojave Desert. Even in October, the nights are chilly, but the days were warm. Here's an image of my campsite at the pass. This is the day before that I climbed Fountain Peak. In the late afternoon, I filled my water container from a spring that is found in Fauché Pass, and then I started up the climb to Fountain Peak. Besides the water, I carried my hand-cranked powered radio, a blanket that I had rolled up and tied a rope to both ends, and then I slung that on my back, and a book of matches because I knew that there was probably some firewood up there and the night would be cold. It was a hard climb in places, and I had to get on my hands and knees and crawl. Eventually, I got to the peak just around sunset, and I signed the logbook that I found up there, and then I built myself a fire, got to the leeward side, the east side of the peak, hand-cranked my radio for about 15 minutes, and then I dialed in a station that was coming out of Laughlin, Nevada. The radio station played Trisha Yearwood's brand new album in its entirety, non-stop. The name of the album? The Song Remembers When. I laid on my back, staring up at the brilliant, sharp stars above me, with the radio pressed to my ear while Trisha Yearwood lamented how her heart had been broken. She couldn't remember when, however, but the song did. So I'm thinking I will go to the East Mojave Desert for the entire month of March. That's starting in about a week or so. So I will not be making YouTube videos. I will not have internet access at all for the entire month. And I'm planning on going back up to Fauché Pass, and I'll spend the night there, and then I'll climb Fountain Peak once again. And I'll bring my trusty hand-cranked radio with me, a book of matches, a blanket, and I doubt very much that Trisha Yearwood is going to release a new album just for me, but I will still dial in a station from Laughlin or Las Vegas or some other station and spend the night listening to music, and then in the morning climb back down. So, you might get a video from me if my brother will take a video and upload it for me, but otherwise, I won't be here. And of course, I will videotape many of the places that I will be visiting on my month-long trip. I can't actually afford to eat along this trip, you know, like real food, so I'm planning on eating bugs and insects and maybe some mesquite beans if I can find some out there in the desert. Maybe some yucca roots, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I'll just burgle, you know, some automobiles that look like they might have, you know, snack food in it or something, you know, like a bear would. You know, if I see a ice chest, I'll just smash the windows and help myself. Anyhow, maybe I'll see you after March, whatever month that is. Ta-ta.